right, what's up, guys? I'm Bryce.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Zuff.
And we are real time today. We got episode 6 of Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo. Little quick update, guys. We are on Netflix now, so the subtitles should look better and they should be more accurate. So going forward, hopefully, I think it'll improve the viewing experience too, because I know a lot of the stuff you guys have said that is like off. So looking forward to being able to know what they're actually like 100% saying. So, but yeah, pretty much last episode, our boy Jun Young found out that Bok-joo likes his brother, Jae-yi, and he easily could have told him, like, she's not a cello player, this is my friend that goes to my school, we talk to each other like every day, but he was cool. For the most part, he kind of made her like take the fall for him in that like little like, what was it, like a field day or something they did?
Yeah. So, but what she like lifted for him?
Yeah.
But he didn't want her to do that.
No, but it was kind of like one of those things, like, I did this, so I don't owe you anymore.
Yeah, that was like her solution for not owing him anymore. But like, to be fair, he never asked her to do that. She did it on her own. But yeah, I was also surprised that he didn't just spill the beans about the whole cello thing. It looks like he's willing to keep up the act for Bok-joo. I did see something in the comments that you guys said that I did agree with, that like someone wasn't a big fan of Bok-joo and Jae-yi, like the brother, mostly because like she's not herself whenever she's with him. Like, she pretends to be someone else and isn't her true self, so that's never good, to like act like you're someone you're not and lie. I thought that was a really good thing to point out, and something that I hadn't even thought about like their relationship so far, because to me, like, the only thing I thought was a bit weird was like the age difference, but it is a good point that like she's basically making up a whole fake personality just to get this guy to like her.
Yeah, but I like it though, because it makes her feel more like feminine and like a woman, like, because he makes her feel like that. I think that's a benefit.
Yeah,
or, like, a
for
good
sure.
thing about it. She like seems way more confident, and like seems like growing up she never really felt super girly or anything. And now she's dressing different and looking like super pretty and stuff. So I mean, I think it's a good thing as well. Like, I don't think it's
I agree.
negative thing.
Shouldn't lie about your career though, especially to someone you want to date.
I was a big fan of them going to watch the cello players though. Jun Young hooked them up there, got them both tickets. They both sat right next to each other, and it sort of ended with them going. He took her home in the car. Jae-yi took Bok-joo home, and they were just talking, flirting, and I mean, he was saying like, I don't talk to you as a patient, I talk to you as a real, like, I really like you. He said they were fated to be together last episode.
Crazy.
I mean, I really, like I said since the beginning, I ship them 100%. I'm gonna go all in on this.
I think we know.
I think you're gonna be very disappointed.
I think a shift is coming.
I know.
I think you're gonna be very, very disappointed.
I think so as well, but we'll let that come out when the reaction happens, you know. But last episode, not a lot happened really. They had like that school, like it was like an Olympic day, what we would call it around here.
Bok-joo low-key screwed over her team.
Yeah,
like
she didn't come in
she
first.
won for
Swimming.
Jun Young, swimming, but by winning them that event, it knocked the weightlifting club down to second place, which hadn't happened in like a really long time.
Yeah.
So her teammates were, or mostly the coach, I think, and some of her teammates were pretty bummed, but I don't think she even realized what she was doing whenever she did it.
Jun Young's roommate, he was an absolute menace last episode.
I think Tae-won.
Yeah, he dressed up as a cheerleader. He was all over the place trying to get Jun Young to come back from his so many CEO problems. Like, she was a menace last episode as well. And it's just so many menaces. I'm really shipping though the trio of Bok-joo's two friends and Tae-won. I think it's so
You want them to
good.
be in a throuple?
Yeah, you remember that? That was crazy.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it, though. Before we get into this one, if you guys have been enjoying our Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo reactions, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting very, very close to 100K subscribers, so please hit that button. If you haven't already, check out our links in the description as well. We got our Patreon, our Discord, and our social medias. The very bottom's the address to our P.O. Box. Send us something to be opened up on our series Mail Time on the channel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo, episode 6. Let's go.
She just hiccups and he's
Yeah.
another hiccup.
Whoa, Donkey
Oh.
Kong.
He just laughs at her. She hiccups and he's like, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and she goes, oh.
Oh, are you kidding, bro?
What?
What? Bro, he just used her as a shield.
What? Oh.
That's the first time anyone's ever called him my man.
Like, I know this whole show's about weightlifting and stuff, but I just feel like they're like going to like overkill about how big of a deal that is.
I actually understand it from the dad's point of view, because his whole thing is that they're like all in on her weightlifting now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's like, I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's putting more money towards
No, you're right. He
her
said
weightlifting stuff, and she like promised him that that's all she's doing. So, I mean, obviously if she's like on a diet and stuff, she's not serious about gaining the weight and what her coaches are telling her to do, which means that she's not taking the weightlifting very, very seriously right now. Which, I mean, we have all known this whole time, but this is news to them. So I actually understand where the dad would be upset, but I mean, the coaches,
you guys knew she was unsure.
yeah, you forced her into doing this. Literally, whenever she said that she was willing to try it, you guilt tripped her into it. She did not just come to that conclusion on her own at all.
Well, I mean, none of this would have happened if it weren't for Seahouse. So, little
What?
bit,
What
of,
a bitch, bro.
little bit of a bitch move.
I think we knew she was approaching villain status here soon. She
It's
is.
official.
He's like leaning into that now.
And I mean, Jun Young saw her go into the weightlifting room, so he's
Yeah.
going to immediately know that
He's
it was
gonna
her.
roast her. He's gonna cook her up.
And then he's gonna hate her even more. Then, I mean, I don't think he hates her now, but he just doesn't want anything to do with her. I think he might hate her after this, because this is just fucked up. Bokju has done literally nothing wrong. Like, she has nothing to do with why Jun Young doesn't want to be around you. Like, you broke up with him in a shitty ass way, and he just is trying to move on. Like, leave him alone.
He definitely likes Bokju though. They had a big date day or date night or whatever after he got fourth in his tournament. So he had a late start. He did still have a little bit of the problems there at the beginning with the ears, but he
Better than a DQ.
Yeah, he powered through it, and she made him a Lucky Charm frog. That's gonna be a big. I think that's like the bee of Bridgerton, the symbol of
A lucky charm.
Yeah, it's gonna be the frog is gonna be the symbol.
Toad is gonna be the new handkerchief.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this episode was probably my favorite so far of the show. I think for multiple reasons. One, I just think it was the cutest. Like, Jun Young is now coming more into, like, you can tell there's like definitely a spark there. They're kind of like, they seem like they both kind of mature a little bit, and they treat each other with more respect and like.
I feel like this was the episode that he actually realized that he likes her. Like, he might have felt some way when he was with her before, but I feel like the looks he was giving her this episode and him literally being like, she's actually quite pretty. Like, I feel like this episode was a bit of a realization for him.
And also, like, I honestly think watching this on Netflix now added so much. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks so much better, and I
Definitely.
think the subtitles are
Way more
smaller
accurate,
and more accurate. So
for sure.
I think that just added to make it a really good experience. So I'm looking forward to watching the rest even more so now, because I really like, especially how that looked. Like I said at the beginning, but like that just looked awesome.
Yeah, I feel like this episode was a sneak preview of what Jun Young and Kim Bok-ju can be when they're together, and I loved it.
It's just crazy we have 10 more episodes. There is so much that needs to happen still.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I feel
I
like,
feel like there's too many episodes for what needs to happen.
what do you mean?
Like, I feel like the story could be like a 10 episode kind of.
Well, we don't know what the story is. I feel like we said the same
I
thing
feel like
about.
so much more could happen though.
I feel like we thought the same about It's Okay to Not Be Okay, but I remember by the end of that we were like, wow, we want more of this. Like,
Yeah.
it was so good. They just kept making it good. So I'm expecting, like, I feel like there is definitely a possibility for Siho to like start dating someone that's not Jun Young, or get with someone that's not Jun Young.
Like the coach or the captain of the team.
Maybe I was gonna say Taekwon, but I don't think he's that type of friend. I don't think he would get with her.
It was gonna be the captain of the team.
Yeah, it's probably she's probably just gonna be like, well, I'm desperate. Like, I guess we'll go to this.
That would be a huge L for her. That would be bad.
I mean, she's taking L's.
Yeah, man, like this episode made it really hard for me to feel bad for her. Just like, I don't know, she's just really going out of her way to essentially
loves him.
she's stalking Jun Young. Like he's not wrong. She's quite literally stalking him.
I feel like Jun Young does the same thing to Bok Ju though. Just runs up on her
It's
all
more,
the time.
I feel like they just run into each other
Yeah.
more so than like he finds out her location and then goes to where she is. Like I feel like they're literally just bumping into each other all the time.
Also, their conversations are way more reciprocated.
Yeah, every time she shows up, like Siho, Jun Young's mood goes from 100 to 0 instantly. He's just like wants nothing to do with her.
I want to know, or I want to see what Bok Ju says, because like I feel like there's only one person that could have found her diet journal and turned it in. Like,
Found her diet journal that was in her bag in her
Yeah.
room. Like, yeah, I feel like there's definitely only one culprit. Not a whole lot from Jae, the older brother, this
No.
episode.
Dr. Jung.
I don't think he got anything outside of his office really. He's just
just the end of that day at the beginning.
yeah. I definitely like Bok Ju and Jun Young together more. Now, like, I knew that they were gonna be together, obviously, because that's the plot of the show. But it was hard for me to see like them being romantic with each other. But this episode, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I definitely saw potential there, and I think I like that potential way more.
I agree. I'm seeing the vision now, like, for sure.
They're just so natural with each other. Like they're not faking anything, and I feel like they both with other people are fake with like other people around them sometimes. I don't know, maybe not fake, but they have their guards up a lot, and when they're with each other the guards are down, it feels like.
Also, one more thing about Jun Young, we kind of learned that his mom stopped writing to him after
Oh, yeah.
the reading
Yeah.
postcards. Like, apparently his aunt or his
Yeah.
his mom was like actually trying to copy the handwriting. So that's just very sad. I need to know what happened. Did she just stop writing outright, or did something happen to her?
Yeah, I think that those blank ones, now that I have like seen that part, those blank ones were definitely just ones that the aunt bought to try to look like I don't think she ever sent blank postcards.
no.
It was just the blank ones that she didn't use yet. But that's, yeah, I mean, no fault to his mom, like his aunt. I think she was just trying to make him feel better, probably. We definitely need to find out what happened to his mom. Why did she stop writing? Why did she leave? Is she alive? Like, what is the scoop there?
All right, guys, that's pretty much it though for this episode. If you guys have been enjoying our weightlifting fairy Kim Bok Ju reactions, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the links in our description. The first one's the Patreon. We have the uncut and the cut reactions over there. So if you guys want to see our reactions to the actual episodes, make sure to check that out. Second link's to Discord. Come join that. Talk to us about weightlifting fairy Kim Bok Ju. We got a great community. And lastly, follow our social medias down there. We got our Instagrams and our Twitters. And at the very bottom is the address to our PO box. Send us something to be opened up on our series Mail Time on the channel, like everything behind us right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll catch you guys next time for episode 7 of weightlifting fairy Kim Bok Ju. Peace out.